10th క్లాస్ జాగ్రఫీ ఫస్ట్ చాప్టర్ 2 లేదా 4 మార్కుల ప్రశ్నలు. ఈ ప్రశ్నలకు సమాధానాలు కొంచెము లెంతీగా రాయాల్సి వస్తుంది. కాబట్టి లెంతీ క్వశ్చన్స్ రాసేటప్పుడు మనం ఆన్సర్లు పాయింట్ వైజ్ రాస్తే అపిరెన్స్ బాగుండి మార్కులు బాగా వస్తాయి. ఇంకా ఫస్ట్ క్వశ్చన్, వాట్ ఈస్ ది రోల్ ఆఫ్ హ్యూమన్ బీయింగ్స్ ఇన్ రిసోర్స్ డెవలప్మెంట్ ఆర్ రిసోర్సెస్ ఆర్ ఫంక్షన్ ఆఫ్ హ్యూమన్ యాక్టివిటీస్? ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్. Answer. Role of humans in resource development. First point, the process of transformation of things available in our environment involves an interactive relationship between nature and technology and institutions. Second point, human beings interact with nature through technology and create institutions to accelerate their economic development. Third point, resources are a function of human activities. Fourth point, human beings themselves are essential component of resources. They transform material available in our environment into resources and use them. Second question, resources are free gifts of nature. Do you agree this statement? Answer. I do not agree with this statement. First point, resources are not free gifts of nature as assumed by many. Second point, resources are a function of human activities. Third point, human beings interact with nature through technology and create institutions to accelerate their economic development. Fourth point, human beings transform material available in our environment into resources and use them. Third question, how are resources can be classified? Answer. The resources can be classified in the following ways. A, on the basis of origin, biotic and abiotic. B, on the basis of exhaustibility, renewable and non-renewable. C, on the basis of ownership, individual, community, national and international. D, on the basis of status of development, potential, developed, stock and reserves. Fourth question, classify the resources on the basis of ownership. Answer. On the basis of ownership, resources are classified into 4 types. They are 1, individual resources. 2, community resources. 3, national resources. 4, international resources. Fifth question, classify the resources on the status of development. Answer. On the basis of status of development, resources are classified into 4 types. 1, potential resources. 2, developed resources. 3, stock resources. 4, reserve resources. Next question, what are the problems due to indiscriminate use of resources? Answer. It was believed that resources are free gifts of nature. As a result, human beings used them indiscriminately, and this has led to the following major problems. First point, depletion of resources for satisfying the greed of a few individuals. Second, accumulation of resources in few hands led to the division of society into 2 segments, that is, haves and have-nots, or rich and poor. Third, indiscriminate exploitation of resources leads to ecological crises such as global warming, ozone layer depletion, environmental pollution and land degradation. Second question. Next question, why is an equitable distribution of resources has become essential? Answer. Equitable distribution of resources is essential. 1, an equitable distribution of resources has become essential for a sustained quality of life and global peace. Second, if the present trend of resources of depletion by a few individuals and countries continues, the future of our planet is in danger. Third question, why is resource planning essential? Answer, resource planning is essential because 1. Resources are vital for human survivals as well as for maintaining the quality of life. Second, resource planning is essential for sustainable existence of all form of life. Third, there new enormous diversity in the distribution of resources. Fourth, resources are available in limited quantities. Some of them are non-renewable. Fourth question, write a note on the first International Earth Summit 1992. Answer, First International Earth Summit 1992. First point, the first International Earth Summit was held in June 1992 at Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Second point, it was attended by the heads of more than 100 countries. Third point, it was convened for addressing urgent problem of environmental protection and socio-economic development at the global level. Fourth point, the elders signed the Declaration on Global Climatic Change and Biological Diversity. Fifth point, the summit endorsed the Global Forest Principles, adopted Agenda 21 for achieving sustainable development in the 21st century. Fifth question, write about Agenda 21. Agenda 21, it is the declaration signed by world leaders in 1992 at the United Nations Conference on Environment and Development (UNCED), which took place at Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Second point, it aims at achieving global sustainable development. Third point, it is an agenda to combat environmental damage, poverty, disease through global cooperation on common interest, mutual needs, and shared responsibilities. Fourth point, on major objective of Agenda 21 is that every local government should draw its own local agenda. Next question, describe the different steps of resource planning. Answer, resource planning is a complex process which involves, first question, identification and inventory of resource across the region of the country. This involves surveying, mapping, qualitative and quantitative estimation and measurement of the resources. Second, evolving a planning structure endowed with appropriate technology, skill, and institutional setup for implementing resource development plan. Third point, matching the resource development plans with overall national development plans. Next question, why is resource conservation at various levels important? Answer, resource conservation. Resources are vital for any development activity. Second, irrational consumption and over utilization of resources may lead to socio-economic and environmental problems. Third, many believes that the resources are free gifts of nature. As a result, human beings use them indiscriminately, and this has led to the following problems: depletion of resources for satisfying the greed of few individuals, division of society into two segments, that is haves and have nots, or rich and poor, global ecological crises such as global warming, ozone layer depletion, environmental pollution, and land degradation. Fourth, to overcome these problems, resource conservation at various levels is important. Next question. Land is a natural resource of utmost importance. Explain. Answer. Land is a natural resource of utmost importance because, first point, we perform our economic activities on land and we use it in different ways. Second, 95% of our basic needs for food, shelter, and clothes are obtained from land. Third, it supports natural vegetation, wildlife, human life, economic activities, transport, and communication system. Fourth, land is an asset of a finite magnitude. Next question. India has variety of relief features. Justify the statement. Answer. India has variety of relief features. One has land under variety of relief features, namely mountains, plateaus, plains, and islands. Second, about 43% of land surface is plain. It provides facilities for agriculture and industry. Third, about 30% of land surface is under mountain. These ensure a perennial flow of some rivers, provide facilities to tourism and ecological aspects. Fourth, about 20% of land surface is the plateau region. It possesses a reserve of mineral, fossil fuels, and forests. Next question. Mention the physical and human factors on which the land use pattern of India depends upon. Answer. The use of land determined both by physical and human factors. One, physical factor: topography, climate, soil type. Second, human factors: population density, technological capability, and culture and traditions, etc. Next question. Mention the human activities that cause land degradation. Answer. Human activities that cause land degradation: deforestation, overgrazing, mining, mineral processing, industrial effluents, and quarries. Next question. Describe the factors responsible for land degradation in India. Factors responsible for land degradation in India: 1. Deforestation. Second, mining. 3. Overgrazing. 4. Over irrigation. 5. Release of industrial effluents. 5. Soil erosion due to heavy rains, wind, etc. Next question. What are the methods to check land degradation in arid areas? Methods to check land degradation in arid areas: 1. Planting of shelter belts of plants. Second, control on overgrazing. Third, stabilization of sand dunes by growing thorny bushes. Next, what are the factors responsible for soil formation? Answer. Factor responsible for soil formation: relief, parent rock or rock bed, climate, vegetation, and other forms of life and time are important factors in the formation of soil. Second, various forces of nature such as change in temperature, action of running water, wind, and glaciers, activities of decomposers, etc. contribute to the formation of soil. 3. Chemical and organic change which take place in soil are equally important. Third question. What factors have contributed for the development of various types of soils in India? Answer. Factors that contribute for the development of various types of soils in India relief features, landforms, climatic reliefs, and vegetation types. Next question, write the features of red and yellow soil. Red soil developed on crystalline igneous rocks in areas of low rainfall in the eastern and southern parts of the Deccan Plateau. Second, found in the parts of Orissa, Chhattisgarh, southern parts of the middle Ganga plain. Third, appear in reddish color due to diffusion of iron. Fourth, appear in yellow color when it occurs in a hydrate form. ఇవి ఈ వీడియోలో నేర్చుకున్నటువంటి ప్రశ్నలు. ఇలాంటి మరిన్ని వీడియోల కోసం ఛానల్ని సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేయండి, లైక్ చేయండి, మీ ఫ్రెండ్స్కి షేర్ చేయండి. థ్యాంక్ యూ.